If you could pick between $100,000 tomorrow or $1 million in 10 years, what would you pick and why? $100,000 tomorrow, I could get myself a place, stick half of it in savings and start to actually live my life. It's not the option that gives me the most wealth, but life isn't about wealth, it's about living, and I'm fed up of my current situation. I'm not getting that kind of return on $100K. I can survive the 10 years without a windfall. I mean, it's not like I'm expecting one now and know I'll survive. $100,000 tomorrow because I'm 55 years old and not in the greatest of health. ITT, a lot of people who might die by 2030 at it, also ITT, mathematicians. $1 million in 10 years. Can just stop paying my pension for some extra bonus cash now until the big payday comes. $100K tomorrow. I was just laid off today. The $100,000 because with all my Wall Street butts experience I'd rake in the tendies and be on a yacht in no time. Literally can't go tits up. $1 million in 10 years, 100%. I'm only 18, I probably won't have even entered my final career at that point. $1 in 10 years. I don't believe I can spin that $100,000 into over $1 within that 10 years, certainly not when you factor taxes and other fees. Also, as much as I'd love that money, I don't need it right now. It would be life-changing right now, for sure, but that $1 safety net in 10 years would be even more life-changing. So I'd just stick it out, enjoy my life as usual, do my thing. Sleep a little easier knowing I get one hell of a birthday present coming in 2030. $100,000 tomorrow. Based on my mental health, physical lifestyle, and diet, it's unclear whether I will be here in 10 years. Edit: how did this comment blow up? I was mostly joking. I do have major depressive disorder, but it's managed by medication and therapy. First thing my therapist told me was start taking care of myself better, so I am working on that. But I do appreciate everyone's concern. Thank you for the comments. Tomorrow please. I have debt and stuff that can be settled now, allowing me to use my own income more effectively for the next 10 years. I hate these questions, it makes me feel like I have a choice, but even after I answer, I know I'm still going to be a broke MF. I don't know if I'm gonna be here in 10 years, or if I'm gonna need that much money. What I know, is that tomorrow I'll be here and I'm gonna be broke AF. So yeah, the first option. 100,000 now. I am 67. Better now than never. 100,000 tomorrow because I need the money tomorrow, but I may not even be alive in 10 years. Why does every Redditor think they're gonna ducking die within 10 years? 100K tomorrow, no question. I could quit my job that crushes my soul, I could move to a city that would be a better fit for me. I could go on a trip and relax for a few weeks. Look, I don't expect this to fix all my problems, but I could restart my life a bit and not compromise in as many areas. 100K tomorrow. When I was 26, I almost died. Changed my outlook on a lot and made me realize you never know when you could go. The million in 10 years. 100K could change my life, but I would be boring and invest it. 1 million could make a big immediate impact when it comes. I am okay with delayed gratification, and the 100K will not net me a million after a mere 10 years. Getting 1 mil later is wiser. And I'd choose it, but just barely. 100K now would have so many immediate benefits for the quality of my life and my family. If I was 21 and not 31, then I'd tell the 100K to duck off and come back in 10 years' time. $100,000 tomorrow. The immediate freedom it would afford me would be incredible. $100,000 tomorrow means I could invest in a good career and drastically increase my earning potential. $100,000 tomorrow. We're running and growing a small business, a real one, not MLM stuff, and I think that investing that much in our growth today would make it worth more than $1 million 10 years from now. I think this question divides people pretty clearly along the rich-poor line. Sure, 1 meter in 10 years would be great, but $100K tomorrow looks a lot better when you are struggling to afford rent, food and petrol. I like how everyone in this comment section suddenly became experts to turn $100K into $1 million in 10 years by investing. So they would rather take the $100K now. $1 million. Because it would mean I'd have nothing to worry about really when I get it. And I don't particularly need money right now. Though of course there's a possibility you die before you get it. Even though I wouldn't be able to turn $100,000 into $1 million in 10 years, I'd probably go with the $100,000. I'm currently looking for a place so I can move out from my parents, and $100,000 would easily buy a place. Once I'm done here, I can turn that into a rental and have some more side income, or that could be tucked away for retirement. I'm not looking to be rich, just stable. Using the time value of money equation, TVM, a $1 million future value at 10 years from now considering a potential 10% rate of return and 0 additional payments is worth $385,543.29 today. So beside the instant gratification and increase in quality of life, the smart and mathematical answer is $1 million 10 years from now. 1 million BC 25 Yomi would have a better idea what to do with 1 mil, than 15 Yomi with 100.000. Even with inflation and an aggressive discount rate, the present value of 1 meter in 10 years is much greater than 100K. I choose the 1 meter. 1 million in 10 years. Just in time for retirement. I would pick $100,000, because no one knows about tomorrow. Million in 10. Sure, the 100K would be helpful for some things now, but lots of those problems will still be there in 10 and a million will fix all of them. Easy math. Take the million in 10 years, that is equivalent to getting $100,000 and investing it and realizing over a 25% annual rate of return. $100,000 tomorrow, no question. Who knows if $1 million will be worth much in 10 years? Inflation is a real son of a bitch. Plus society could collapse between now and then, making the money completely useless. I take the sure thing, and if optimism wins out, grow that money to be worth far more than $1 million in a decade's time. 100K tomorrow. 'Cause there's a good chance I'll be dead or unable to enjoy $1 million in 10 years. 1 million in 10 years. I'd be just out of college, and the money would pay for a good graduate school. The remainder could be used for investment. Also, I don't know what I would do with $100,000. 100K tomorrow. Inflation exists. 100K. I can make 1 million with it faster than 10 years. Tomorrow, I don't even think if I'll live in 10 years. 1 mil in 10 years, M16RN and I'll probably forget, and then in 10 years 1 million is at my doorstep as a surprise. I'd be dope. $1 million billion cuss I patience man. I'd go for 100,000 tomorrow. I might die before 10 years is up. I might die before tomorrow, but I prefer my odds of surviving a day over the odds of surviving 10 years. 100K so then I could get my mother out of debt. 1 million in 10 years so I can have that money to pay off my college debts. Planning on going to medical school. Getting a 100K seems more appealing to me cause then I will be able to pay for my college tuition all by myself. 100K in Eth. In other words, are you broke? If you're so broke you'd take that much less just to have it immediately, you broke. 100K tomorrow, you have no idea what's gonna happen in a month and you're gonna get 100K that in 10 years everything is going to be right? Nah, I'd rather be safe, get those 100K and get a place to live at. I would pick $100,000 today because then I can invest it and make even more money in a shorter time. Can I get the $100,000 now? It's already tomorrow here. And it's more than enough when I convert it to our currency here.